Sure. So there's three kinds of racism that I've identified, and this is not from like a book or anything, but this is like overt racism where you have overt oppressive racism where you have people being victimized by police brutality, but then you have also inconsequential racism to where some 80-year-old old person, a white person is, she doesn't like black people or something like that and just making comments amongst herself and the family. Then you also have, I think the most dangerous is actually internalized racism. And there's actually origin from this and from a letter that was read by Willie Lynch in 1712 in the Jamestown, Virginia, or excuse me, James River, Virginia colony. So in our home state. And so an excerpt from that Willie Lynch letter, I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves, and I take these differences and make them bigger. I use fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. And so in that letter, he outlined ways that he quoted would be able to help control the slaves for at least 300 years. And there were instructions on how to create dissension between the slaves on the basis of their gender, color, like skin color, size, the plantation that they were on, just all different ways to create dissension amongst us. And so like, even if you see us today, we'll hate on each other. And then we'll tend to hone in on differences and have an air superiority about ourselves because we have more education than someone else, or that we're from a different area, and just find ways in order to drive wedges between us as opposed to bringing ourselves together.